Yes, hi everyone. Whoever is listening to me at this material time, greetings to you all. I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Today, we are going to talk about a variety of information. But first of all, I'm Justice Jacob by names, and I will take you through the Ronskian formula, and we are all going to appreciate today that it is a mathematical determinant uh, whose first row consists of the functions of x, and the following rows consist of the derivatives of the same functions but with respect to what, to x. Now, we need also to appreciate that assuming we have uh, our functions. Let us assume we have functions. Say f of x, g of x, and say h of x. So f of x, we have function is f of x, g of x, and then h of what? Of x. Now, we need to use the Wronskian formula to calculate the determinant, and how can we pursue this? This is the way to go. So we can use this formula. We can use this formula. Now, what are you trying to say? We are trying to emphasize that it is a matrix. Uh, Actually, it is a mathematical determinant. We calculate for the determinant of the differential equation given to us, uh, but they might be a variety or several differential equations. Now, for instance, we have been given f of x, b of x, and h of x. Now, we are going to get the determinant, and in the first row, we are having the functions of x, and in the corresponding rows, we are having the derivatives of the function is actually with respect to what, to x. Now let us take an example. If we have the following we want to calculate the ranks of the following. So one calculates. Now, if we have calculated the determinant of those polynomials, we are going to use the Wronskian formula, and it's the best way to go to get the determinant there. So, how are we going to do it? Let us try to follow. Uh, we shall let those functions to be to the corresponding functions by letting. So let us say let of x equals to 1 plus x, e over x equals 1 plus x squared, h of x equals to 1 plus x squared. Now we have let them because we need to find ways of how we shall get their derivatives. Let's go. Now f, the first derivative of function f with respect to x is 1. The first derivative of b is 2x. Then the first derivative of h is 1 plus 2x. Yes, I think we are together. Then we can make the second derivative 0, 2, 2. I think that one is understandable. So we are going to substitute into our formula. So we shall substitute in our f of x is 1 plus x, 1 plus x squared, like this, then 1, 2x, 1 plus 2x, 0, 2, 2. We have tried to substitute in our formula. So we want to follow this long-term formula so that we calculate for the determinant. And how are we going to do it? We can do it this way. To get the first function. So if this is the first function, we can close the whole of this row and the whole of this column. And then we can now remain with the 2x, 2, 1 plus 2x, 2. Now, since we are starting with a positive, here the one next is a minus. So we have 1 plus x squared into, now if since we are dealing with this one, it means that now we shall close the whole of this column and the whole of this row. So we shall remain with 1, 0, 1 plus 2x, 2. Now, since this was a minus, then the one next should be a positive. So that is plus 1 plus x squared in. Now, since we are dealing with this row, we shall close the whole of this row and we close the whole of this column. So we shall remain with 1, 0, 2x2. Yes. So we are going to get our determinant of the corresponding items by following the other ways of how simple you can calculate for the determinant. I think you can all acknowledge this, where we say major diagonal minus the minor diagonal. So what will be our answer? You see that if this is 1 plus x, and now this one is 4x, 4x, then this one is what? This one is plus 2, plus 2, plus 4x, yes, minus 1 plus x squared into, since this is 2 times 1, 2, 0 times this is already 2, plus, so this is 1 plus x squared into 2. I think we can all know this, we can all agree with this. Yes, yes, we can continue without any limitation. We can continue without any limitation. Yes. We can continue True? No. This one is 4x minus. So this is a minus. This is 4x now minus the mean variable, which it is now 2. So 4. Yes. I think there we are all together. We don't want to make the situation hectic. Yes, I think we are together. Now continue. So this is now what? This one and this one, I think they die out. Yes, you see the calculation. So we are making negative 2 minus 2x minus 2 minus 2x squared. Then this is plus 2 plus 2x plus 2x squared. This one shall go by this. This one shall also go by this. So we are remaining with this one go with this, so that it remains with the negative what? 2. That's our answer. Now, we need to discover that the Wronski-Ham formula is also used to determine whether the system is linearly independent or linearly dependent. What do I mean in this context? What I mean here, what do I mean for it to be linearly independent? To be linearly independent, assuming we have vectors v1, v2 plus dash dash up to vector n with the coefficients. These are vectors. Now with coefficients a1, a2 plus dash dash up to a. Then we see if we are to form a linear combination of this, we can come up with a1, v1, a2, v2 plus dash 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 up to a and b a. Okay? So we are trying to say that when is it because we are saying this formula is used to confirm whether the system is actually whether that differential equation is linearly independent or linearly dependent. It is only linearly independent if, actually let me start with the linearly dependent. Actually, yes, when it is linearly independent, it means that we did get all of the coefficients of that linear actually yes, we didn't get any the coefficients of this linear combination. For example, if we have the coefficients a1 equals to 0, a2 equals to 0, a3 equals to 0, then we shall say this system is linearly dependent. We shall say this system is linearly dependent. But since we even got our determinant being negative 2, meaning it is not equal to 0, then it is a sign. Actually, it is always linearly dependent when all of the coefficients are equal to 0. It is the system is linearly independent when at least one of the coefficients is not equal to 0. Get? And now Wronski-Ham is trying to prove to us about that. So we can conclude that this system is linearly independent. I think we are together, and that's what we should have in mind. Otherwise, let us try to continue to communicate. I wish you well.